searching. Immer Heaven going to be trying to take those pot shots held by that P250 bit. Let's see how deep of a clear he goes for here, because Rob's, he's... again, the side of the head. Rob's got nothing to report. Oh, he didn't even go for it. Does now. Gets into 3 HP bit.
Rob doesn't get this kill, Twist is going to be really mad.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, Carrigan's got it, though. He's coming in on the backstab. Would love to go Heaven, but Rob's is calling. I've got this guy trapped. Wait, he can't have jumped out. He didn't go down the railing. He can only be in one position right now. How good are the comms for Faze? Carrigan clearing, and he'll get there just in time. 3 on 4. Path to B opened up, but Navi have double dropped vent.
Oh, they're hearing that.
Rob's just waiting for the sound.
Well, non-verbal communication.
20 seconds.
What do you do?
Their hot roof, their heaven, their door. Good luck.
Oh, this is going to end in disaster. Alexi B, here's the door open. It says, no, actually, Robs, you will not be leaving the squeaky door. Oh, I'm mad. I'm so mad if I'm locked out like that. Robs, finally allowed to exit. They're going to go for the plant. One shot, round 1, just like that. Immer closes it out.
He got off kills.
Simple kills him.
That was simple as well.
That was off kills. That wasn't off time. He killed him on the ladder.
We'll see that one again.
He could have hid. He could have tapped out.
Not simple.
Well. No, he had to get the ladder kill. They literally didn't win that round to the clock.
Twist, yeah, you're right. Absolutely punching air right now.
This 3,
2,
2, 1. Bop.
What? Sure. Yeah, no, yeah, of course. No, that makes sense.
Why would he reuse that? He knows he's won.
It looks like CS2. Okay.
Oh, dear.
Well, it started off well for Navi. This round, no different.
Simple does look and sound reinvigorated. You know, initially with the debut internationally, I was a little worried for Navi, but...
It's 1-1 Deeg, and it's going to be looking... Then they can have a chance of winning this round.
Carrigan, as he got the stones. Oh.
All the ding.
Oh, body shots. So close. But he's only 1 health himself.
Everything's fine.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Rops is taking him down. Now that MP9 falls into enemy hands, and Rops is starting to force the issue. It's a duel with JL. And wow, Rops, he's sharp, but that helmet keeps JL alive and kicking on 10 HP. Look how low they are. Brokey, he doesn't know just how attainable this 1v3 really is. He's got the bomb, admittedly no Kev, and only 3 bullets in the Deeg. Oh, he has got... No, it's the bomb. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Already really good anti-eco from... Or like a good deco round from Faze. Like, people don't usually pay attention to this, but like just getting 2 or 3 kills in these rounds where you don't invest almost anything is really important for the rest of the game, because next time that you have a full buy round, you can actually like break their money in the first round, and then you have like a second round to build up more momentum. It actually makes a huge difference. So these 2 kills already is super nice. So if we're getting 1 more, and it's going to be really good for the rest of the game for them.
Right, yeah, for that longevity. It's something that Faze we always talk about doing very well, right? The individuals with Deegs, it's just, it's like a meme at this point. Like you just say, oh, well, they've bought Deegs and suddenly 3 people are dead. Everyone's taken the jewelers successfully. But this is a dream start for Navi.
Yeah.
It has been costly, as you highlighted, that pistol round coming down to a quote-unquote one-on-one. Oh, really got stuck.
Uncomfortable, but once we had those 2 Dink players, they both went back A, played a crossfire, they let Bit drop B. He's the guy with health.
JL,
taking the fight.
An MP5 enjoyer. It's very hipster. Have you ever dabbled in the MP5?
I love the MP5.
You do?
The sound is very satisfying, but it's just as good as great kills for Brokey.
Yeah, that's great. Top side taken.
That's a quick one.
As soon as you get a guy with Kevlar, with MP5, you really gotta hit those heads, so it's gonna feel really bad. So that's like the bad part about it.
Simple didn't wait long, did he? Pull up in the tux.
Is he gonna go flying up that ladder?
It's actually Bits XM. He asked for this. He begged for this.
That's quite a nice minimal XM skin.
Do it on the ladder, you won't.
Oh, he will.
Oh, he has.
Yeah, already.
But round 3 shotty, I mean, there's no map like Nuke. But there's no chance here for Navi. Oh.
Really wonder if this was like his game plan coming into the tournament, if he's like doing this in practice, or if he's just like the first game he just bought it random, he just started feeling it and he just started buying it. It feels like it could be that kind of moment, or yeah, it could easily be that. But maybe he has practiced it in practice and he actually thinks that it's like better than the AWP in some situations, and he just like prefers it because it's not as costly and stuff. I mean, just getting 1 or 2 kills and instead of buying the AWP is just so much better, you know, if he actually gets the kills. But obviously it makes the round look a bit different. But
when I asked him about it in a post-match interview, he was just talking about how there are some angles it's very map dependent, but there are some fights that are just favorable to a shotgun in close quarters, and the money is insane. Now, you have 2 good shotgun rounds with 2 to 3 kills. You've got like it's like you've got like that 900 kill reward. Yeah, it goes. Let's see how this fight goes now, as we are into the second attempt from Faze to equalize.
He's done it again. He started lower from ramp. So hoping for vent dive, hoping for secret cross, telling Alexi he can let them down. Starting vents.
It's an interesting approach.
Yeah.
Puts a lot of pressure on Alexi, no, if he's responsible for Yard on his own.
I think they're very prepared for Faze. He like these chaotic situations, and Rops likes his moves to get down vent as well, so he's prepared for that.
Ooh, running and gunning, some light damage, a sprinkling, and they get into garage. It's good space for Faze. Secret is an option as well. Alexi will keep his eyes on it. Simple wait in secret. They're not in a hurry. I mean, they don't know about the shotgun, worth noting. Still a surprise to Faze. How patient is Alexi? He can't really move. He knows he's surrounded in this position. Faze have control. Simple. Patience pays off. Twist with an AK. The peek looks good, and he finds the headshot. Alexi still wondering where they've gotten to. They spot him. A flash to set up his teammate going round the credit card. Rain's got this one in the bag. 5 on 3. Faze at 25 seconds. Need to split.
Awkward for Navi. Communication flowing. Carrigan bringing that bomb out towards the Squeak side.
Oh dear, they don't even know. Oh, they think it's B, or they're just giving it up? Yeah.
Looks like a save.
Damn.
But nice play from Faze. To just slow down after the smokes and get into good positions and just wait for them to make mistakes. And I think this kill was really important because it made IM rotate as well, because they thought that maybe they were going lower because that was the first point of contact. And then, yeah, really nice play from Rain, taking the very unusual way through sandwich there.
Yeah, right, because the flash implied he was taking warehouse.
Yeah. I was like, when the smoke is faded, it's not like the most comfortable ways, because you're open to main, you're open to heaven. Like going through that, you have to have some teammates with you, and he had as well, but Alexi didn't know that, so yeah, that's really nice.
Really big plays. Shotgun saved. Bit's been sent down into the depths to pick it up, retrieve the XM. Oh, yeah, I got a little bit of insight there. I just heard Robin. So keep your eyes on Rops. See what he's been tasked with.
Hold radio, I think.
Hold radio. Okay, you got good ears.
Rops has spawn.
He does have spawn. Okay.
I'll probably go for the right, like going right side on the radio instantly. Have a that's a really good angle if they counter any kind of pushes.
So long as you're not staring at the wall.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't let your teammates die this time. Seen enough of that in this game. Door nade, Rops sets up quick, and you are nailing it right now. Not much to play with other than the save for Navi. Simple gets given a shot. He buys Kevlar. Bit stays Deagle.
It's still quite a threatening round.
Yeah. Bit back garage, or Ima rather, putting that rifle to use. Conceding outside control. Faze can cross lower, but the heavy lobby, and that rifle does reap its reward. The lurk outside of Rain gone. Oh my goodness, JL throwing himself into the door, but it does work, doesn't it? He surely can't survive now. Needs support from the door side. Simple, jumps the gun, and Carrigan put down to 8. The shotgun pellets don't quite connect. Ima will back up here from the garage. Him and Alexi, with a quick reposition to A, will win this round, surely. Carrigan going all the way around the world, but no health to do this, and no bomb either.
That was a really nice rotation from Ima there. Going from garage all the way up, and then gets another kill as well.
How valuable is our player names in positions, right? You know, you're Ima there, you kill Rain outside, you know that's probably the solo outside player, you can just rotate up quick. You know, how much do tendencies of teams help you when you see names in kill feeds.
I think it helps a lot, especially on, I mean, on the buy rounds for sure. I think on these rounds it's a bit harder because when you got those saved M4s, they're more likely to go for the plays, and especially when Imma plays inside, it's maybe not the place he wants to make the play, more outside. So I think it's definitely harder for them to react, but he did a really good job there just to instantly rotate to inside when he felt they were going to react there.
Also, Imma seeing Rain, that's like you're just instantly gonna rotate because
Yeah.
if he kills someone else, he would definitely like he might have rotated as well, but he would definitely say like to his team like be ready for Rain as well outside because he's the outside guy. So like paying attention to the names makes a really big difference, like in general all around. So
And that's a conversation we were having like at the end of last season. Do you feel like the idea of positionless CS could be viable to avoid that problem, or do you think that would create new problems in having to learn so many positions and be more diverse and therefore, you know, master of nothing essentially at that
like
point?
some teams definitely played like try to mask around it. I know Kerrigan has. When he was playing in Mouse, I think we played them in Dust 2 like a long time ago, and they just completely fucked us over by doing that. Like they just played off spawns, and you never knew who was. So we just called the names like that's a B guy or whatever, and it just like then we like try to react with the information, and then we just always run into another guy, and it was just completely like destroying us. So I think it's easy in some maps, but some maps it's just like, yeah, like you said, you have to like learn the positions, and you need to have like very versatile players who can do like almost anything.
This was looking like they were backing away to save, and now they've killed 2 and probably give it a good shake.
Brokey resetting Secret. That's crazy. Twist can't flank Heaven. Yeah, he has to wait lobby and then go back in late. Twist is just playing to live to give Brokey that time, and this is a lovely flank timing. Navi are going for it.
This flank, if you get the time, it's going to win the round every single time.
Oh, he's got it. Easy kill, and he can even jump the gun. Twist is not known about Simple on the clock. They're giving away kills right now. Will they live to regret it? No. Twist backstabs and saves the day for FaZe. I love that reset. High risk, high reward.
I would like to see a little bit of more trigger discipline from Brokey. Like when you have that flank, it's just you should just play the time and just walk. But sometimes, of course, it gets to you. You just want to get the safe kill. But
Could have been 2.
Yeah, it was really nice rotation. Yeah.
And you know where the bomb is. It's planted for you.
Yeah.
See that.
But yeah, I mean, FaZe looked like they were just hunting at that point. 4 on 2. Navi fall out of heaven, and 2 kills get given in yard. So almost went very wrong, but this T-side's picking up. And in speed as well.
He's making no secret of his cross.
They might double back on this. Rops is lining up. What's this?
Maybe an under heaven?
Yeah.
Locker smoke?
Locker.
Yeah, looks like it.
So do they come back up from secret? Rain is going
Lex
a bit
got a
further,
good
forcing the smoke.
Position. No,
Oh,
he
that's all
hasn't.
blood.
Got any more of those twists? Ooh, does tack up one in the shoulder a bit on that heaven fight. FaZe taking this yard space, and it makes it so uncomfortable for the CTs now. JL, he's well aware that there's question marks as to where they can be getting off to. Rain still down low. The vent's going to be occupied. Simple Molotov back.
Oh, it's going to spread.
Yeah, gets away. But Rain might overlook this position. They're pushing him. Simple forced off. Doors open. There's Navi. Surely starting to panic, and Imma, he's being patient about this. It's gonna work. Not ready. And a rifle given over. 4 on 4. JL hits a cracking headshot. Now they're spamming him on the vents, trying to bail him out. Up the ladder was one. Imma trying to help, but the top site's lost. FaZe should get that bomb down yet. Planted now. Brokey gets it in.
Another round to throw away here for Navi with no kits, no position. They don't want to risk it.
It's a really nice round from FaZe overall. Like the control they got, secret control, and then took all of Garage and under heaven. It's just so uncomfortable for the CTs, and I mean they just had to sit and wait and hope they hit some shots, which they did. But ultimately they had to gamble somewhere, and they chose the wrong one. So.
Yeah, it's so nice when you like slow it down. You have a lot of control. You have so many options. Like you can if let's say the Rain cleared all of out like under and that was fully clear. They had the option to go down vents with him, and they have like different things they can do, and it just makes the round like really hard to lose because even if they do a stack, you can always have like a second option to group up with other guys and have the guys like searching for information. So I think that was what Rain was doing there, was like kind of checking for lower to see any presence, and then kind of like call his team to where they should go, and they had the option to go both A and B. So yeah, super nice played.
Navi bit mixed and matched on the money so far. They've had these weird half buys, these shotgun saves. This will be another one of them. 2 pistols, round 3 rifles, and a breather called by Blade as FaZe take the lead back.
Looking like a strong start already. Money's really bad for Navi, so looking like a... I mean, obviously, Simple still got the orb, they got a couple of rifles, but you never know what can happen in this round. I think if they can convert this phase, then they're looking like a really strong half, so.
Simple's orb, though, you got to get past that. But if you know that the enemy team's going to be smoking yard when they go yard, you're probably more than likely to take it somewhere else, aren't you? Where's that orb going to be sent? Let's have a look. Simple. Off to ramp.
Bad spawn as well, worse spawn. Can't even force a pick. Just has to be patient.
We might get a bit of an AWPing head-to-head. Broky's been tasked with it early. Just holding for the push.
Simple alone as well. He wants to give them control and fall back after a shot because JL's already lower. FaZe might come his way, give him what he wants. An opening kill would be massive, and even a rifle slipping in. Simple hits his. It's awkward now. Brokey tried to trade, but Bit was already out. Got there just in time. 5 on 3. This was meant to be a throwaway round for Navi, but they're making the most of it. Even finding Rops in the door. And even hits that smooth silo jump. Even the pistol getting involved. This is dead in the water. You're not ready for that, or at least I think. Twist still recovers, but 1v5. I ain't buying.
Not sure if they threw the flashes too deep or what happened on ramp.
Yeah, that flash was really deep, it looked like.
Yeah, Simple just wasn't blind in that one position that you actually wanted blind, so
yeah.
That's always
a bit sloppy from FaZe, I think. Actually, I think the idea was fine. Like, they just all chilled and didn't really just wait for some aggression, which is fine. And then they kind of worked where they had Brokey to like help to cover the op. And I think it was all fine. It was just the flashes didn't take the angle, which makes it the whole thing just scramble, you know. So.
And Immer managing to just get into the fight.
Yeah.
Big win. That is a big win. I mean, you were just talking about it, Mezzy. If FaZe had won that, they could have started to run away with a half. Instead, Navi say no.
Yeah.
Be competitive.
Now they're back on a really scrappy buy now phase if they choose to buy here, but yeah.
They are going for it. 2 Galils, 1 Tech 9. FaZe on borrowed time here on the T side.
Probably have to do something direct here with the limited util and weaponry, so.
Let's see what they go for.
Looks like they want to test ramp again here, which I guess is not a bad call. They probably feel like Simple's not going to go there again after the saved orb the previous round, so.
You just have to get through this.
Smoke wall and Rain is already down Secret. This is really big. If they just get ramped now, it's gonna be a 1 round. Unless Bit gets 2 kills here.
They do like the heroic type ramp take.
It's only Tech 9. Rain's going to struggle. And Bit's not exactly being pressured. He has room to fall back. Simple also drops down the vent. They know there's 2B at least and a ramp player.
Yeah, Bit staying alive here is really huge for them. Like, makes the whole difference in this round.
Nice play from Carrigan. No, he's taking the space.
That's big. Massive frag and one underneath him as well. Simple on that vent. He's got to worry about 2 different angles. He's flashed off. Need a shot. Oh, Carrigan doesn't get there. It's Simple. He racks up the double. 2 on 2 now emerges. It's Twist that has to plant, but Rops catches an aggressor a bit down on the rotation. They know where Alexi is as well. Uncomfortable for the CT side. The nade might soften him up, but still a very difficult 1 versus 2 for Alexi. Nade tags him up. Options really just running out of health, running out of chances. And it seems like FaZe have recovered. Nice work for the 5th round of the game.
Good mid-round there for FaZe. 4 on 5, losing their lurk yard or down secret, and somehow Carrigan gets hell control.
This is so nice the way FaZe playing with like multiple lurks. They just give up so many, like they have so many options to fall back on, even though the main plan goes wrong. With Rain dying there, and they don't really get a kill on ramp. Like Carrigan just pulls the whole round back, getting that lurk. So yeah, really, really nice plays.
Only Simple could get 2 in that position as well. Flashed off the first time, being split from Heaven and Hut.
Yeah.
Yanks 2 out with him, but FaZe convert. And the low money rounds are coming through for both teams right now.
Whoa, this is a real, like, animated blade, is it not? He clearly had, like, something had been on his mind. He wanted to get it out.
Yeah.
Timeout now elapsed. We are back into the action. Round 10, second map, second game of our last day of Group C. This is a battle for the quarterfinals. Another best of 3 coming up after this one as we lock in that final spot. 9Z going to be taking them on the Cyclone.
Yeah, what do you make of Cyclone? That was a shock to see them play so well. It was your easier game inside of this group, but otherwise they've been pretty impressive.
Yeah, no, I think playing them as well, like, I think they're like really well drilled as well. Like a lot of their executes and how they take space was like really methodical. And I think when we played them on, I think it was Inferno, right? I think they used their flashes really well on their Molotovs, and like they did a really good job taking space and stuff and made it uncomfortable for us, especially on Inferno at least. So I think they've definitely been a surprise for us. Obviously, like I say, it was one of our easier games, but I think like they did a really good job when we played against them. It was from looking at their demos to then playing them was they felt like a bit of a different story. Like they were definitely sharp as well.
Yeah, individuals like Jam Young really impressed me yesterday as well. This is a hard clear.
Ooh, dark. Alexi saw it.
Yeah, Alexi should have one here.
But they saw as well.
Oh no, dead, owned. They got the advantage now. Simple on that top side. Oh, flashed off, he's so blind.
That's insane. Great flash.
Couldn't have gone better. Couldn't react to that either. And once again, FaZe have Heaven, and they have the round more than likely. Ema behind the door smoke. No bullets tag him. They still don't know, but lobby control is the only place Navi could be right now. FaZe realize that. They molly the hut, they plant. And so 6 rounds makes its way on this T side.
Might just be able to stabilize a bit now. I think this is honestly how Anubis could have gone in those early rounds if FaZe could have won a couple of those early aggressions and stuff with like stabilizing the money, but obviously didn't go their way. And then now this is kind of how it's been really back and forth, and now FaZe have finally got a couple rounds in a row, and hopefully for them could get a few more rounds in a row, because they got the saved AK and M4, which is, as we've seen already, still hard to win the round.
Yeah, right. Navi have done it once. Can they do it again?
Yeah.
And what can we expect from FaZe's CT side? Obviously, you guys played them. You had a hard time there on your T half. What do FaZe do right?
That's right. I don't know.
I had a rough time. I think they're just really good at mixing up. I think Robs is a really great ramp player. He likes to move around, and even though most of the ramp players are just I'm just gonna hold ramp the whole game, but Robs is like he likes to just go some random place and just give up ramp sometimes. Maybe force Broker to go there sometimes, and he's just a really big joker player in a lot of like those mid-round situations where you think you killed the yard player, like you killed Rain, and then all of a sudden Robs is hiding in the warehouse for some reason, and then like he pulls around back. So yeah, like those kind of plays that he's doing makes a really big difference, and if he's the right place at the right time.
Rob's tried to go vent. I think he fumbled it.
Yeah. Still gonna make it though, I think.
Oh, but the molly tags him. I think they realize. Unless they think that was them.
I think it was Jail who got tagged, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
There was a molly down
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Rob's got hit for 6. Bit bites back on Brokey, and Navi drop ramp. Does that get heard as well? Because lurking out is Karrigan looking for a gap. If he goes Heaven again, I mean, there's no one there. He's had so much real estate on this T side. Has the captain. He will hunt this lower kill. Robs just needs to live.
This is surely a power position from Robs now.
Karrigan's going up. Robs may not even matter. Karrigan searching into the heavens.
You're going up top hut. There's 2 players not looking at him. Does he have the discipline?
Yeah, like
he has the trigger discipline. 1 down.
know.
Doesn't know about the second. Coming from behind. Oh, no!
backside.
Caught by Bit, exposed. Nice from Robs. Catch is simple on the transition. Perhaps Robs has got more for us. 40 seconds. A bomb lost towards the A site. Got to fight his way back in. Last seen lower. Not that many options as to where he can be coming from. Secret one of them. And they're not going to give him anything here. Crossfire is so impossible to break. Look at that. You're not picking up that bomb.
No time as well.
Yeah. Can't even like work his magic, go for a procedural clear into the site.
Ema just saves it, man, by finding Rain in main. Bomb loose. And that's FaZe again having control on Heaven and lower at the same time, both getting kills. And still Navi managed to squeeze a round out. It comes down to Karrigan not catching Bit in hut. He tried to look for 2. He tried to play trigger discipline, but Bit was just in cover.
It's really like important saves Navi is pulling through, because like I think they have 2 saves the last round, and the hero weapons get opening kills, and the same thing happened before, and it just makes the whole difference because they just can't seem to break them like fully. They always have like 1 or 2 guns they have to deal with, and those guns just seem to find the impact all the time, and just makes the whole difference for like Navi having a chance to like pull at least some rounds on the CT side, which makes a really big difference, right? So
huge, yeah.
The impact of saving sometimes.
What's going on here? Does someone miss a smoke? 40 smokes expended. And Bit collects. As easy as that. Simple can't believe his luck as Robs comes strafing out of the smoke, plucks him from the air, and Simple, he's ready for more. Slips off of the railing as he does try and take another pot shot. Alexis gives it up. A 3 versus 5, now 4. Maybe Rain and... well, Simple's got Twist to deal with as well. Bit's rotated through. Bit down to Brokey. Maybe this is a 2-on-2 that Faze. They still have a voice in. Simple
Thinks he's low. He thinks he's low.
Oh, what?
And they're chasing from below, but shot in the back again. Outdoor comes JL. What was that? Simple sticks around forever.
There's a lot of fights in that round.
You would never expect an Orbiter to just sit in that position, just waiting for everyone to come down.
With a USP.
Yeah.
Not even like a P250. Man's just making it work on the standard starter pistol.
I definitely think he thought he was low. That's why he took the pistol out, which it could have ended up really bad, like, you know, like. But luckily he just hits the head, so that's fine.
And that was one of those weird rounds as well, though. There you got Bit going back of Garage as well, who's normally the ramp player, and forced them into reacting ramp, where Simple's actually just waiting for them as well.
Oh,
so
that's a good point. Yeah. Like Bit's outside, let's go. Then Simple immediately just snipes the strafe of Robs. Simple's on one. Navi, they've recovered this half. And what Roy was saying as well, you know, about these 2 rounds where it's 2 saved guns and pistols, both of them going Navi's way, it's going to start taking the wind out of Faze's sails.
Yeah.
5 alive now really after losing this one, you know.
Yeah, even with those rounds, like the break rounds, they'd have like a really good chance of getting like 2 or 3 consecutive rounds against like low buys, but they just always had guns to deal with, which just makes it so much harder to call and makes it so annoying, because you just know those guns are gonna go for hero plays and take fights. And I mean, sometimes as a caller, it's tough to like make the right call, right? Like you have to just be, your individuals have to be ready for almost anything and win those fights. So yeah, really great job by Navi here, getting these rounds back, because I think the T-side looks very nice for Faze actually.
It's Battle of the Titans at the top of the group. Faze, despite having what looks like a good T-side, Navi are going to be leaving with the lead unless they can kick up a fuss here. It's AK's still out. Galil for Brokey. And we get ready for round 14. What's the setup? What's the game plan? Carrigan got to call all the shots here, try and get themselves that equalizer. It's already a good T-haul, could have been more. And Simple going for the aggressive orb line yard. Alexi B in support. Wall of smoke's going to be thrown out by Brokey. Simple ahead of them though, and that's the info. Nice work!
What a peek.
Simple couldn't adjust in time. Rain elevates himself up on the box for that peek with that info, and a nice opening kill. They should be able to convert this now. Navi.
What?
Claw it back, just like that. Smoke spam, Imet calls it 4-on-4.
And Lexi's still back Garage as well, so they've got more to deal with if they want to use these smokes. Carrigan's in no hurry. He's going to try and lurk main. Alexi's waiting. He's been in this position before, but Carrigan, unbeknownst to him, inside of the smoke. Both players missing each other. This A-split is not even happening. They're going out ramp instead. They know Simple's dead. It's only Bit's rifle. I say only. Molly comes down.
Oh, he's ready for it.
Oh, no. No, Emma's gotten across. There's no way.
Oh, dear. It's dead.
They're playing beautiful Counter-Strike.
And they don't jump that flank either. Another block at 40 seconds. And Ema just waits. Are you clearing this?
No, you're not.
Back to ramp. Bit's left. He's edged down B, but with this much time on the clock, that's fine. You're not fearing the heaven play.
It's easy to get a really good position lower where you can at least get 1 kill. Like, they have to clear so many things, and I don't think Faze has barely any nades left. They have maybe a molly for Shadow, that's it.
Do they have time to throw it, or do they lob it deep in window? They sent it out. It's nice. It's not nice. Bit still has room. Cover behind the fire. He needs one though, and he can't find it. 10 seconds on the clock. Alexi can win this round with a kill in the right place. The double face. Brokey trades. Bomb getting stuck. Great cover for Brokey. And Ema now in the clutch. It's quick. Is it clean? Twist up close. Repositions to Dark, and Ema tries to sniff him out. Astralis plant, but he swaps sides of the site. Ema, does he read this well? This is a game of brains, and Ema finds the flick in time. Navi can do no wrong.
God, I mean, yeah.
I should never have been so close, to be honest. 3 guys rushing low, and I even think they have early information because they just start running, and they are almost had like 2 rotations down, and Bit has really good position, and they failed the molly. Like, it's, yeah.
It was a super nice round there from Ema. Well, Navi overall. I think once Simple died outside, I think they kind of knew they needed to do something. And then you see Ema like moving towards the outside position, try and get that kill back, and spamming the smokes and baiting a little bit for Alexi to try and make the next move, and gets that kill for the smoke, and then rotates instantly back into Hut to gain that space into lobby as well. He's done a really good job rotating around there.
He's been so active, hasn't he? Even that round that he starts back garage, gets a kill, ends up in heaven, back A site. He's just been everywhere. And Faze, it's a good half, but it feels like it could have been so much more.
Yeah, for sure.
Good to see Ema having a good game as well. It's been a tough integration process for Ema after flying so high, one of the highest rated players at the major in Paris.
Did you guys run into Ema and JL, obviously in Apex and Game of Legion, much at the major? I can't remember exactly your matchups. Did they stick out to you when they were on their previous teams?
I mean, I've played against like when Ema played for Game of Legion quite a few times in previous teams anyway, and then he's always been a really strong player, and like shown here, really active and able to do lots of moves.
They just go straight top pop. Ema still a problem, still a nuisance. Navi a flurry of 4, and just like that, 9.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Locked in. As easy as that. Even after finding the opening.
I think also Jail, I think first time I noticed him like really was in Mad Lions. I think I faced him, and he had like a round underground where like that was back when he was very like new and hadn't been playing in any good teams, I think. And then he had a round underground. I was like, okay, that guy's actually like pretty good. So then suddenly like a few months after, he just just going up high. So yeah.
Amazing stuff and amazing scenes for Navi fans. They're 1-0 up in the series and 9-6 up here on Faze's pick. Does it all end here? In this one, makes it look too clean.
2 ESL Pro League playoff teams in the server and 2 ESL Pro League playoff players in the cast. We got Mezzy and Roy from Fnatic fame coming into map 2 of Navi versus Faze, and it's all on the line right now. Faze starts strong on the T side of their map pick, but Navi recover very well, and a fantastic map out of Ema on this CT side. Can Navi keep it up? Can they close it in 2?
Yeah, for sure. I think they can. I think it was a really frustrating half for Faze, so they're gonna. I mean, they're the kings of bouncing back and resetting, but it's gonna be tough. I think they could have definitely got a lot more in that first half.
Yeah. But Faze need this pistol. Yeah, for sure.
It's a classic.
They need this pistol, or it's gonna feel rough.
Dropping all of the casting cliches, Roy. I'm proud of you.
Trained him well.
An important pistol here.
They all are.
Oh, yes, please. More of that, Robs. Flash comes through to take the space.
They're out A.
They are out A, but for how long? Look at this from Twist. Bomb down. Scatters to the floor, and just like that, the cleanest pistol you could ask for. 500 HP for Faze at the end of that one.
They got it.
I don't think Simple's going to be happy with that one. I think Bit was blocking him. He's trying to go. Yeah, he's not that happy.
Nothing worse than that.
Good spot. Good spot. And yeah, you can see immediately buys himself a deke.
Only Simple. I mean, he does that tilted or not, though.
And then he's going to ask for AK next round.
Yeah.
Wanted to buy one.
And Alexi will give it.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's just part of the package when you play with the GOAT. And watch him get us
extra privileges.
Yeah,
yeah.
right. He's going for it. He's
He'll
on the
get it.
warpath
He'll
right
get
now.
it. Yeah.
Oh, it's not far
Oh!
off, but there he goes. Rain puts him on his arse, and we do see the end of Navi's second round.
And now they all want to get the deagle.
Yeah, here we go.
Game, so good luck with that.
Brokey's blocking it. Nope, not on my watch. Maybe on my watch. He does close it. They drop on main, and they get the deagle.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay, fine. It's fine. Rain's got it under control.
Yeah. Oh no.
Triple dick.
Jesus
He's going to hide. Help me, boys.
Don't peek.
Please.
They need the money.
They
and
all
they'll
want a
keep
piece.
it. Eco.
Let's see. 37.50 on Simple.
Who's
he going to get
Fanatics?
dropped an AK?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he doesn't need nades. Just shoot
Going
them.
to get a Galil.
It is like a little number, isn't
Looks
it?
like a round where he's going to ask, do I need nades in this round, Lexi?
What do you want from me?
He's waiting.
He is waiting.
He's still waiting.
It's a bit awkward.
Oh, does he swap? Team
Oh, he
player.
takes it. Okay.
Respect.
3 Galils, 2 AK-47s. Navi giving it a go. Round 3, second half. 1 round game. Faze looking to tie things up with this one. Umet tasked with yard crawl. Simple. Ooh, flashed off deep smoke towards that trophy room.
Nice setup, Faze as well with the boost.
Did he deliberately try and make that noise as well? Either way, Rops has dropped off of ramp and is heading elsewhere, leaving that boosted player.
Here they come. Are they ready for the man on top? Brokey waiting, delaying, dodging, weaving, and they're checking. Alexi is fouled.
Oh,
Brokey gets a couple of kills, drops off for a third. Simple will finally put him down. And a 3-on-3 out of nowhere. They lose the bomb, though. That's the problem through the smoke for JL, and well handled by the Canadian as Rain smokes off ramp. Navi now on a recovery mission.
Twist is considering how Rob's locking the door behind them, so Lobby's going to be crunched here. They say that
Patient.
Simple. Guaranteed roof. He's looking for this.
No way he knows.
He is. Is he checking it? Oh,
Oh, no.
the awareness.
I get it.
That's
The awareness.
Insane.
That's so
Who does that? Simple does, actually, in answer to my question.
Now Twist knows he can't activate too soon because, oh, they're coming back. They don't even have the bomb and they won't get close. Twist closes it with 3. Navi get a little lost in the sauce there.
That was
man.
very confusing. I'm just
Oh, they're
running with
running.
knife all the way back. Like
Yeah.
it's.
Well, here, it looked like Simple was juggling Rops' smoke. So I guess it was one of those awkward things where it's like, hey, I bring smoke, and like as you're focused on that dialogue, you end up getting caught out by this forward position.
Nice timing for Twists and Faze recover.
Really great by Brokey getting 2 kills. That looked really close to like almost getting nothing out of it, which would have been really unfortunate. But great
And he was
pickup.
like trying to take that angle really close up
and
as
then the
well.
guy comes underneath. It gets really awkward because then but
Well
great.
done. Clean from Rain. He loves his yard holds, using the A4 nicely. Ooh, Alexi B's gotten away with just 4 HP. 1 down Secret. Kerrigan takes down the top side player in JL, and looks like FaZe are going to have a clean one here. It's Rops just tapping away at the head of Simple. Alexi B, worse for wear after that spray from Rain. It's Brokey that puts him down. FaZe will take the lead. A 4-0 start to their defense. Get those AKs back out. More finances now. Flush for Navi. They'll get all the nades they desire. Let's see what Alexi B's first gun round call is. Is this where you just go for something kind of more default heavy? Or are you feeling like a straight call off of the rip?
Oof, I think if I was Navi, I would look to make a set round here, to be honest, because I think FaZe are really good at playing against these default type rounds where you just do outside smokes, and Rain's really good at playing around them. So I think it'd be good to create some chaos for the communication for FaZe.
Because as it currently stands, it's just a standard Rain yard round. Rops has gone lower though. He'll be able to contest that. Bit just lost a lot of his health, had his bell rung. A forward position for an AWPer. Drawn the line, holding it. Simple. Crab walks in to his demise.
Same thing happened to me the other day as well against Brokey. Did the exact same move. Same result. This is what I mean. I think they move around so well and you never know where all the players are. Like Rop's moving around, Brokey's shutting down ramp. It's really hard to find the gaps in the defensive phase.
Doing this setup as well, they like to do this where they have like Rop's just in a baiting position now, looking yard, and Rain always playing super aggressively because even if he dies, Rop will, you know, take over and get the kill. So yeah, always seems to make it work.
Back. Bomb loose. Brokey wants more, and he'll grab it. Barely a leg. JL removed, and Ima, well, he's got lower, but nothing else.
Yeah. These are rounds where, like, if you don't like manage to pull the rotate, I think Faze just kind of gamble and range information outside that it shouldn't rotate down, and then if they actually are not lower, then the CTs is just in such a better position where, like, they can, you know, have Rops in an insane position in case Rain loses his duel or whatever, and they have broken Ram down is rotating. They're strong inner, so I am this little just useless, you know, the whole round, even though he actually got lower and could make them afraid of that. So yeah, really nice play from Faze, not rotating at all there. So that makes a really big difference.
And what gives them the confidence to not rotate when you know someone's?
I think like they're doing the fast smoke here early, so Rain is like really close to the smoke, so he knows that if he doesn't hear anyone step, like I'm pretty sure like if no one is stepping, they cannot make it down like heavy. Like 3 or 4 guys can make it down. Maybe the first guy can walk before the smoke fades, but that's only that's it. And then if it's only one guy, you don't really have to pull the rotation, because if the rest of the guys have to join him, they have to go from either ramp or the vent. So you can just kind of like leave the guy lower, and if he's lower, like just, you know, if you just block the other guys, they can't really win the round.
He has to open a door or break glass.
Yeah, exactly.
To be anywhere else.
Do you ever miss that? Does that ever get lost? A player coming up from lower, swinging the door, or timing the glass? Is that ever a problem?
I think the best thing sometimes you can do is maybe like if you sandwich ramp, so the guy like shooting the window, rushing up, and the guys on ramp putting pressure, so you can like come from both sides. I think that's like some of the best things you can do. But yeah, it's really hard to like mask the whole thing, to be honest. It's not really something people go for anymore.
You hear windows get broken at 40 seconds, you know what they're doing.
It's pissed off sometimes.
Ooh, that's a good shot. It's still not looking particularly hot. Ooh. Oh, Rops.
Yeah, Rops doesn't knife.
So calm. I think we did the same thing to him in practice. Rushed the ramp smoke, and he just hear tap, 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 tap.
He loves that.
I think now it becomes really hard for Navi going to the next round, because, like I said before, with having set rounds and stuff, I think you would have wanted to do it a bit earlier than you would usually do against FaZe, because now I think they can definitely expect the set rounds coming in, because what else is going to work? They can't really go for another default round, so maybe they need to throw him off with some fakes or something as well.
Mm. Yeah, of course, because if you suddenly start immediately feeling like there's not a default this time, and there's a barrage, there's Molly Hart, there's nade off main.
Oh, he jumped that one.
Very good. He's got him trapped. Simple's low as hell. Flash for his fight, trying to get himself out of dodge, but dead to Rops. FaZe, this defense is looking indomitable right now. You just can't get through.
As well. It's going to be hard.
The FaZe clan CT side, some lessons to be learned from all of us here on just how perfect this is working out for them. And Rain is such a nuisance in yard. He has so much, well, dare I say it, confidence in his yard hold that it's being rewarded.
It's really, really nice when they do this, because like Rops is a second guy outside having a lurker position, and that makes like Rain able to play this aggressive and just take the fights. And if he wins those fights, it's like great. It's like almost impossible to do anything for the T side. So yeah, it's a really nice setup what they're doing actually, because it just like kind of like, even if Rain dies and doesn't get the kills, then Rops is still in a really, really good position to like still pull the round back in case that happens. So. And then when it works out and he gets the kills when Rain does that, then it's just like you can't do anything. It's so hard.
Yeah, it looks like Inferno could be on the cards if Navi can't find this one with the full buy.
Double AWP for FaZe as well, jumping on that as soon as they want. Navi will not be expecting that in round 22. Full wall, wide smokes. Rops on ramp as Brokey starts lower, so he'll be able to come up secret very quick. Rain's calling.
Now again, playing close to hear steps again. Doesn't hear any steps, so I don't think they're going to rotate down. And there's a block again with the molly, so...
Oh! Nice. That is stunning work from Rain. Takes 2 down out of the equation of yard 1. Can slip through. It's Alexi. Rain's a gamer. Just as we talk about his yard prowess, he demonstrates with a triple kill.
AWPs haven't even really been seen. JL, I mean, he's got room, but he doesn't know it. They're double crunching Hut. They might find this bomb as it comes back in through T-spawn right now. Simple's on the roof. Simple is on the roof, and he drops in, but Twist is somehow aware. JL, sure, timing, position, but even that bomb on the rafter and 2 players in the lobby, this should be too hot to handle. Twist checks it. JL takes it.
Nice. It's so hard for Navi to play this game because, like, if you see, as you see, Faze, they lean really heavily towards outside, and if they go outside, it's just so hard for the teams to do anything. And you see, like, Rain playing really lurky positions, and then he has other guys to, like, bait for him. Like you see that in that round, I think he was really sneaky, and the main guy came out and mollied secret and, like, spammed the smokes, and then Ima ran through the smokes because he thought there was a yard guy, and he would just kill him for free. But then Rain is, you know, hiding, lurking behind the shadows and behind the smoke. So yeah, it's this really great play. They're just leaning really heavily towards the outside, and it's just really paying off because they're not getting abused in. So that's like that's kind of like the chance you have to take sometimes. And when that happens, it's just so hard to play Nuke when they just are 2 or 3 guys wherever you go. So.
He's having such a good time, Rain. This time he's opted to just tuck in. What do you call this part of Secret?
We call it Orange, I think.
Yeah.
Orange.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there it is,
Orange
guys.
box.
It's orange.
Really great position, actually.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Especially when you've just had so many more active yard rounds. Now you can just chill your beans.
Yeah.
And for Navi, running out of rounds. Looks like they do want to do something towards the yard position late here. So Rain's position on orange. I'm stealing that one. Thank you.
Yeah, it's going to get all the information here if they don't go towards low or anything. And it, again, it makes them not have to rotate, which makes the whole difference again. They can just stay strong wherever they are and don't have to move.
And that AWP in Robs' hands is going to get a good test this time. Loves himself a secondary AWP. Good flashbang. He does tag up Bit. Now they know there's an AWP. They want to overrun him. Charging at him. The nade looks good. The Deagle, though, on his... Oh!
We'll take it. Could have gone a lot worse.
2.5.
Still an AWP given to Navi. They're going to drop down lower. Brokey's in position. Missed flick. 2 snipers face him, and Simple will come out on top. A lurker in the door. Just getting a spot. Carrigan will kill him and drop down the vent. Rain is already here. Simple covering the door, and that will allow for the bomb plot. Navi on an eco are making it interesting.
Very interesting. No armor on this AWP. Recovers it from Robs. He's making it work, though. Simple. He's got himself 2 so far, and he's already ready for that decon fight. Good shots! It's a Navi round. They get out of the starting gates now. It only took them 7 rounds.
It feels so bad when you're like... when they get the off out of your hands and they had like so bad weapons to start with, they get that off and they just get 3 kills with it. It hurts. It really hurts.
No, you can empathize. Yeah, I had one of them last night.
Even the Robs get 2 here. It's like when they get this off, and especially when it comes in the hands of Simple, it's like,
oops.
So hard.
All right, well, that re-inspired Navi their first T-side round, and Simple picks Brokey through the door. Already off to a riveting start, and the AWP gets blown back.
Thank you very much.
Yoink.
Stylish way to deny it.
Rob still has his, though.
It's the Rops and Rain duo.
Yeah,
you know, Roy's got me focused on it now.
Yep.
This is nice, though, because I think Navi now, obviously, taking down the AWP, they'd expect a bit more space outside, I guess, with the AWP not there, or taking as many peaks, but Rops has done a good rotation outside. But
That's retro, Immet.
That's what I mean. I think Immo wasn't expecting actually an AWP there, because they've killed him, but...
That's why he's swinging before the smokes blow. Because if he gets a duel or sees anyone, it's usually he thinks it's an M4, so it's a nice fight.
There's no way Twist and Carrigan can do anything from this position.
You're
mollied off.
And they invested in a double AWP yet again in this round, so it's really going to hurt the economy. I think they have almost nothing left as well after this round, so... Could be really important if they save. Yep.
And that will be it. Bit with a double, and somehow makes them both headshots. I don't know how he does it. He sprays into headshots every time. Navi back-to-back rounds off of a silent T-side. 7 in a row. And then Navi break the mold.
I don't know how people do it, man. My mollies look different to theirs or something. People are shooting through these flames. What's the secret, man?
The video settings.
I know, but why are we not? Why, tell me the video settings. Whose DMs do I have to be in to know the secret of looking through Molotovs. Mr. Byron, you got the secrets?
I don't know, man. Are simple.
Okay.
Oh,
There he
can see
is.
everything. That was back garage to Carrigan. We have a shotgun on Brokey. It's one of the available options. And Navi, they look confident. They're taking a lot of duels. They're getting a lot of dry fights. Simple opening picks and back-to-back rounds.
Yeah,
It's a very different game.
talking about settings, back in my pro mod days, right, there was a NVIDIA graphics setting called ambient occlusion. You could straight up see through smokes.
Ooh.
Like, how ridiculous was that? We had to take screenshots of our smoke grenades before every official.
Really?
You had to throw a
Couldn't you just
smoke,
change
open up
it?
the scoreboard, and take a screenshot.
But then you just change it off?
Yeah, then you change it off.
Yeah.
And they did, and they did.
They definitely did.
Shout out to Leesky, you smoky rat.
Shotgun could do something.
Is Broking taking some of the
Oh,
notes
I love
here?
it. I hate him.
Nice
I hate him.
player.
And now
Oh,
these
nice.
poor boys from Faze just with that half bite.
And that's the round.
Yeah.
Ow.
I would definitely love to see FaZe try and save the guns last round. Like, going into this round, they just have nothing, so it makes it very easy for Navi to just win the round cleanly. Compared to the Anubis like the game before, when Navi was saving constantly, always had 1 or 2 guns in the round, and it just, you know, it really makes a big difference for the round again, because these hero weapons, they can really make a big difference.
Are there any teams right now you feel like are playing the economy the best? Like, really have their finger to the pulse? Obviously, Virtus Pro always
Yeah, obviously.
in that conversation, but
that's
is there
what-
anyone else there that's...
I think we're trying to do a good job of it.
We're definitely trying our best to like get to that point a little bit. Of course, it's always a hard balance, because obviously it's gonna make you not go for some rounds where maybe you could have won the round, right? Like, there's definitely some, like in this tournament as well, we played a round where I think it was a Nuke where I instantly called the save in the 3v5, and then I think Chris is like, just, you know, he wants to like try a little bit, and then I think we end up like, they have no time and they plant the bomb and we kill the bomb plant and we win the round. So like, obviously you lose the chance of actually pulling those hero rounds back by saving. So, but then again, you have a better chance the next round. So it's a little bit of a balance and like trying to figure out, you know, what makes sense and what, yeah. So
Do you think there could be a word for like, I think when we were casting, I've heard Chad would describe it as like putting their rod in the water. Like, you know, you're kind of quote unquote playing position for exits, but you're close enough that if any of them come early enough, you can still
yeah,
crunch and
100%.
close.
Yeah, you definitely do that. Like you.
Like, it's like hedging your bets.
Yeah, that's kind of like what we try to talk about a lot and like think about a lot. It's like, okay, how does our money look? Like, should we go for kills? Should we make it expensive for them? Should we go for the round? Should we, like, you know, all that
being able
kind of
to make
things.
that choice quickly.
It's very hard, and you have to think about a lot. And of course, it's going to cost you sometimes. But I mean, we're definitely trying. But I think the Virtus Pro is like some of the best teams in the world at it right now. So
yeah,
sometimes it also hurts them, you know, by doing it too much, and there's always a hard balance, you know.
But VP will be here next week.
Yeah, that's right, and they do always seem to find 30 rounds. You know, it's very rare that they see a one-sided affair either way.
They hate the M.
Because they always have some weapons, they always have some AWP, and you just have to play it so different compared to like a full eco. So.
What's this? Third round in a row, Simple's found an opener. His opener was disgusting as well. Peeking Brokey in hut with the AWP. 8 a leg shot, lived to tell the tale. Carrigan's put that AWP to use, and Rain finding this lurk could be everything.
So much
but
damage.
Ema continues to kill outside. Carrigan patience pays, and 2-on-3. FaZe.
They have the lower side now.
Yeah.
The bomb.
It's been a really rough couple rounds for Brokey at least, and I think he's been trying to make the difference in FaZe and the defense, but I mean, Simple just been reading it each time, peeking main, peeking hurt. It's just been pretty unfortunate, but I think FaZe just don't need to do too much, to be honest. I think they showed pretty early on just waiting is the good thing and just covering all the gaps.
I'm shocked that, again, they're going for this.
Yeah,
The 2v3, they walk the AWP in, short twist trades, and they won't kill, though. He's got to find the shot to connect, and he's running out of time. In fact, it seems impossible. Ema has the door shut on him, and Twist, he'll live in this position, but they may as well hunt him. They know where he is, and they've got the bomb to worry about as well. Twist takes one more.
Might even get the AWP now, I think.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Oh, okay. Well, he makes the most of it.
Yep, that's pretty good. Now
But-
just to play against saved AWP instead of 5 USPs, so.
But again, where does Brokey go, right? He's tried a lot of different openings. None of them coming up for FaZe.
Yeah.
Simple's 3 picks, 3 5-on-4s, 3 rounds in a row.
I just looked through it. Yeah, the last 4 rounds, Brokey's died to Simple 3 and bit once, but he's been the opening death for those against Simple. Brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick door, pick silo, picked hut. Go ramp?
Watch Simple go there next. We'll find out. Round 27.
He's
is
not
upon us.
AWPing though.
Yeah, it's still a conversation. Actually, interesting. Look at that buy. Imet, deliberate Mac 10. So that's an interesting one, considering there is not a single helmet for FaZe. They've got a perfect understanding of their
The
advantage.
final
Definitely think we would have seen Brokey play a bit more defensive in this round if it wasn't like a kind of a scrappy buy. But he has to do something now. So like he can't really sit back and not do anything. He has to like kind of like win the round, even though it hasn't felt good for him so far. You know.
Oh my God, he's gonna get run up by Mac 10s. This could be awkward. Nice find. Down goes Imet. Missed shot. Not a second opportunity as 3 come through for Navi.
That's the worst. You know that call's coming as well. FaZe full stack A. They put the AWP backside. He didn't even go for an aggressive hut peek. He just played backside, and Navi find 3 for 1. Brokey could have got a second shot off, but
I was insane. I didn't see where the molly come from. This seemed like the fastest
yeah,
silo
backside.
molly ever.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That was
That's in a
backside
rush.
as he got there. Oh, Simple.
Yeah, go for it.
Simple! He could have changed his mind at any point.
He's feeling it now.
Yeah, here we go. And Rops will try and save, but they absolutely should hunt this kill. They have him right where they want him. And Navi, they go down 7 rounds lost in a row on this T side, and now that's 5 straight for Natus Vincia. Playoffs, quarterfinals await in just 2 rounds.
Damn. I mean, it really looked like FaZe had the answer on this CT side, but it's just changed hands so rapidly. And now, yeah, a run of 5 of Navi's own, 2 away from taking it in 2.
Are they doing it again? Another Mac 10 on the spawn.
No helmets. I mean, they're bang on, prioritizing other things at FaZe.
Same again.
Oh, the molly cancels. Here we get a smoke on it. They will go anyway. Door pop first. Bit hits the head, and Rain sprays away. There's no smoke in main. He's got open season. He gets caught on the angle, and Alexi finds that crucial kill to knock FaZe out. It's only Brokey. He's got room up in the smoke, but they are backside safe in the plant. Brokey might just have to save.
Tough. They win 4 guys there almost instantly, so it's like they're doing the right thing, but you need to get the kills as well, right? So.
Yeah, it does always boil down to that, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's why it must feel like super bad. Like they probably like look like they were expecting like some kind of the same, and they have 4 guys instantly there to help, which usually should be pretty nice for the CTs. But even the Yard guy coming main and no main smoke, that feels really good for Rain. But he even get 2 kills, but it's not enough. It stings.
Yeah, right. And that duel on the hut player as well. Imet managing to get away with murder.
Yeah.
What's your guys' plan now, though? We're entering week 4 of Pro League. We've got playoffs in 2 weeks. Go home, chill out, get ready for playoffs.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Go home, practice, get back on the grind. Yeah, and then come back, hopefully iron out some of the mistakes that we had from these games we played in the group stage. But yeah, just pretty much just
it's really nice
putting the work in.
Really nice when you come home and have a few days to like, and you have some games to look back on and like think about and talk about. It's always like really nice compared to like having a long like period of practice days. It's kind of hard to like talk about something direct, where now you actually you know, tried it. Yeah, especially so.
New in-game leader, new AWPer, new Fnatic, and new goals. But playoffs are right there, and Navi are running to it.
This is awkward for FaZe. It's about to end. Oh, it's over. Just like that, Simple catches the swing out of Brokey, and FaZe have floundered here as a run of 7 consecutive rounds to secure the 2-0 for that quarterfinal spot. Your Group C.
It's just they're so scared of winner now because they just won 2 rounds and then they just play really fast outside, and Rain is all there alone, and he even started main because he was, you know, ready to help Inner, and then he's all alone and gets caught, and yeah, it's really like if you can get the CTs to play scared of Inner, then that's what you really need to go for as playing as T, because as soon as the CTs are scared of Inner, they'll like lean more towards there, and then it opens up the whole map, and yeah, definitely what happened here.
Or not.
FaZe.
I've seen Rops in these.
You believe in? I'm not. Neither in RV. 16-13. They slap them back on the T side. What a game, what a series, what a performance from Navi, looking better and better here in Pro
Looks so
League.
happy as well. Played full smile on as well.
Not every day you see that.
Yeah, that's great to see. Alexi as well, super happy.
Well,
Nice.
he's got to be, right? You were just admiring that T side, some of the calls, you know, conditioning, FaZe Clan. That's got to be a big feather in Alexi B's
Very nice
cap.
comeback there, yeah. You could easily crumble there when they got the money and they got the bank on the city side, and somehow they pull it back. Very nice.
Very nice. No complaints. And for FaZe, yeah, they're going to have to do it the hard way, the long run route through the playoffs. Alexi B and Navi look like they're going from strength to strength, Hugo. I think that's my main takeaway.
Yeah.
Every time I've been casting Navi since this big roster change, it seems like their team always looks like an improved version of themselves from the last time we saw them.
Yeah, question marks coming into this season, the viability of an international roster, but with results like these, the sky is the limit, and Navi certainly could be taking a run here in the playoffs of Pro League. Thank you, Mezzi. Thank you, Roy. And back to the desk with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Yeah, look how the turntables. I thought that was a certainty. We were going to 3. FaZe were going to close that one out. But no, Navi string 7 rounds in a row on T side, no less, after starting off that second half. Looking pretty out, right? They'll be getting that spot in the quarterfinals.
It wasn't even really that close. And actually, in the first gun round, we had a little bit of what we talked about on the board, right? With Robs leaving ramp, but FaZe one step ahead. Brocky was boosted up on ramp, managing to get a couple of important kills. And, you know, FaZe a very difficult team to come back against, right? When they're on the CT side and have a lot of economy. But, you know, Navi, it's not like they changed too much. It's just they simply started getting some good openings, and that made the game a lot easier for them.
They beat them back in Cologne as well, right? So now this is
Yes.
Navi, who are... Hello, welcome. Take a seat. Come take a seat. Come take Alexi again. Come and, yeah, we'll get him right here in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Congratulations, gentlemen. Nice,
Thank you.
easy win.
Should we say in front?
Yeah, straight into it if you can. That'd be great. Hey, Blade.
Have this one, okay.
Yeah, I can hear everything. So yeah,
You're the boss.
we can hear it. Wow, we've all got ears right now. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You haven't lost a map against FaZe in the
That's
Navi
a
jersey.
big smile.
Yeah, I don't know, honestly.
That's crazy.
Usually FaZe for me was always the hardest,
Okay.
and it was definitely hard here in Nuke. I think I have had many games on Nuke against them, where on the T side, it starts the exact same and they just take it home. But now we managed to win, and I'm really glad about that.
Helps to have Simple on your team, right? To step up with a couple of entries, make your life a little bit easier.
That was crazy round like with Scout, and he took op. Like we hunted like op on ramp. I think it was Robs.
Yeah.
It's a crucial round. We came back from that round.
I took the open, I didn't hesitate a second. As soon as he told me, I take off. I just instantly.
That right
But
there.
here, exactly.
Yeah, this one.
I think I was walking past you guys. I think it was during map 1, and I'll be honest, I was going to go grab some popcorn because Nubis was going pretty well for you guys, and I heard Simple like during one of the rounds going, "Let me play," or "I'm playing." So do you hear that a lot? Like when Sasha just says like, I guess it's for him to make the moves in the moment, like get to decide a round. Is that pretty common?
Yeah, sure. And also I think Balerchik does it as well. And I think one of the things for them is. Especially when we speak a lot of English and everything's new, especially for